Hi guys.
Welcome to our podcast, A&L and You. Thank you for tuning in. We're your hosts, Ashley
And Lee.
And in this episode, we'll be talking about marriages, friendships, people in your life, and life in general, on how they have an impact or an effect on you when you're spiritually in tune, or just, whether you're not in tune or not, they still have an effect on you. I mean, like having a good support system is a really big thing for us, especially for people that do want to join our team, or if you just want to like cleanse and get better. Like a lot of people say, when you want to find good vibes, you only surround yourself with good vibes or good energy.
Right.
That's how it is on the spiritual side too.
It is.
You don't want to be around people that are negative, that will bring you down, that will tarnish your good energy already.
Yeah, it really sucks in many ways. We just have to move along, as example, growing up, like I said before, I'm around a lot of toxic people. But instead of just looking at their toxic, I turned it positive for me so that I can be around them without, doing the stupid stuff that they did, just being friends, because at that time I just wanted good friends. And so I didn't have no other friends. I thought they were my good friends.
Were they good friends to you? Like, did they treat you well as friends? Or?
I wouldn't say they treated me bad or good. I was more like, I knew it too. I knew that I was being used. Like, I had this friend, I won't say her name, but let's call her Mickey. I'm going to call her Mickey. Mickey, she never liked me, but she was friends with my niece, who is the same age as me, But she only liked me because I was a driver. I was their DD.
Okay. So she only liked you enough for you to drive them around.
Yeah. And if I was like to pick them up late because I was at work or whatnot, there has been few remarks like, "Oh, you fucking bitch. Can't believe you took you this fucking long to make it here." Well, then go find another freaking ride then.
Literally, turn your head around and face them in the backseat like how I did with your aunt.
I know, right? Yeah, no, at the time, like, you just want to be loved, not even fit in. You just wanted to have friends. And coming from a broken family, my older sister was married. My younger sister was in Michigan. And I was literally just stuck here with my brother. My brother had a girlfriend. I wasn't going to just tag along because I did that before and it was boring as hell. So it's like, where do we go from here? I just want friends. I just want to have your back like you have mine. But I wouldn't say that all of them are bad. Some of them are okay. They're not the best because they still do drugs, even though after I lecture them and yell at them about doing it.
Yeah.
I can't change who they are. But I think I was just more of a therapist again, now that I'm thinking about it. Just there to comfort them that, their boyfriend broke up with them or slept with their friend, another friend.
Damn.
Yeah, growing up, my teen friends there, a lot of them are married and divorced to each other's exes.
Ew.
I have a rule where I don't date nobody I know's exes, like a friend's ex or family member. That's disgusting and weird in so many levels. But a lot of them are married and divorced too.
Well, the town is small. Everybody know everybody.
Nah, bro, this was in Minnesota.
Everybody know everybody.
Oh, everybody will know everybody. And they like, hey, you know this person? You know that person? Yeah. But yeah, that was my experience. And it was really hard until I was like, I want to say 18. That's when I realized that friends do not matter. And even my niece, we had a fallout back when I was like, we were 16, I think. That I think before 18. So 16, that's when we had a fallout, and she came over my house. I was babysitting her her brothers, because her mom owns a business and my parents went to help her. She came over with her friends and they just beat the hell out of me for no particular reason.
At your house?
At my house.
That's not good.
Because of drugs. You know, she came and beat me up because of drugs. It got to that point where we had a fallout. And then again, at 18, we had another fallout. And then 20. Now we are okay. But because she's sober now. So I'm proud of her for that. But things have never just went back the same, you know, even after she sobered up. You know, I'm proud of her. She's still my niece. We just can't go back that way.
That's understandable. I mean, when I was younger, I would say like in school, I would be that floater friend where I would float to like different friend groups. But as I got to like high school, I had a designated group of friends.
Right.
And, you know, we did stick together for like the whole high school year. After we graduated, everybody just kind of went their own way. I immediately moved out of town because I was like, F this, I ain't staying here. And, you know, that's one of the reasons why we drifted apart. And even when I moved to like a whole new city, I was still wanting to have these friends, to be loved by people. And yeah, I was like, we were really like nice to each other and cordial, and sometimes we would hang out, but I knew like deep down we weren't like close friends or best friends or whatnot. It was just more like an acquaintance kind of thing.
Right.
And then I met my best friend now, Esther, when I worked at the restaurant, and me and her, like, the way our friendship worked is like we just clicked.
That's good.
It's really different from when I try to connect with other people compared to how I connected with her.
Right.
Like, we just clicked. We have the same work ethic, the same morals. Even if we have two different religions, we were still like not judging each other, but accept and love each other for who we are to one another.
Dang.
And I feel like now she is like a lifelong friend for me. Like, even to this day, we still talk, even if she's like 2.5 hours away.
Right.
Yeah. But I feel like even when she moved, I did struggle with, because I no longer see her like every weekend or every day or whatnot. It's harder for us to hang out. And at first it was a struggle because I was like, dang, like, I want to hang out. I want to do this and this. I want to do girls' day or whatever. But it's so hard because we're like on different schedules now. And that's when I would try to seek out to other friends. But at the end of the day, like, it's okay. You know, friends are not that important.
No,
but when you do come across people like that, where you do have that connections and it just feels so right at the same time, like for both people feeling the same way. Yeah, I feel that's okay.
That is wonderful, though. You know, my so-called best friend just broke up with me this week. So I feel you, because I think we had our differences, but we did have a lot in common. We did have different beliefs. We made it mutual. I think she broke up with me, so.
Okay, Miss Depressed over there.
Yeah, I'm not depressed. I think this is actually the first healthy friendship that I had, where we weren't toxic to each other, where we weren't doing
the shit talking,
behind each other,
the judging and the comparing or nothing like that.
Yeah, no, none of that, actually. I guess right now we're just not in the right path of one another.
Different part of your lives.
Yeah. So we did a text breakup, but it's okay. I cherish the moments that we shared.
Yeah.
And
eventually, maybe like down the road, you know, you guys can reconnect again when she's in a better place.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about friends anymore.
You have me.
You're not a friend. You don't count whatsoever.
I do count. I count you as a best friend and as a sister.
Nah, I take the best sister.
Wow.
I take the sister instead of the best friend. Best friend, I don't know. They tend to hurt you in some ways, or bring bring the best out of you. But for me, I have learned this week, not only this week, but lifelong.
For the last couple of years, yeah.
Lifelong, that friends come and go. Those that stick are meant to be. And those that don't, maybe you know, you给了照应的那种
Mm-hmm.
because they come into your life to teach you a lesson, you know, to
Mm-hmm.
become better or worse, you know.
That's what I always tell people.
Yeah. So for me, I feel like my friend, you know, she came for the better and we parted ways, you know. We got really close, inseparable like you and I, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's over now, and it's like, yeah, it's not bad because I did learn a lot from her. You know, I learned to be patient. I learned to be more open-minded. I mean, I already am, but more. I just know, like, the love that she was, like, she given me as a friend. It was really different, I would say.
Yeah. She love you wholeheartedly. What?
I love her too, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, those kind of stuff, it affects us in so many ways. We just don't know, you know, like Beihai, in the last episode or a couple episodes now, those that hurt us are usually like surrounded by us in many lifetimes. We just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But don't take it to the heart and say everybody hates you. And
Yeah. Don't go around saying that everybody's your enemy, okay?
Yeah. So it's not only about that. Maybe there are things that you both need to fix.
Yeah.
Or
Like this
amend.
was your chance to make amends and work on it.
Yeah. So there's many possibilities. Just don't say, oh yeah, that's my enemy. Actually, my enemy. It's not even about that. It's more than that, and we don't know until we dive deep into the book of life that we talked to you guys about before.
Yeah. And even same thing with like marriages too. Like people
Yeah.
you marry, they do come into your life for a reason. And whether it's a lifelong reason or whatnot, but they come into your life to show you, you know, like
Oh hell yeah.
for my husband, I never really thought that I would end up with someone like him.
Yeah.
Like deep down, I've never expected to be with someone who very patient for one, and who does have a good heart. You know, like I thought I had a good heart, you know, but really he's like a golden retriever in a human form.
Right.
He, you know.
Shoot, you got a golden retriever. I got a German Shepherd.
Yeah, I was about to say you have a German Shepherd.
Oh, we're not saying it in a bad way, okay?
No, we're not.
We're not saying it in a bad way, so don't take it as we treat our husbands like dogs.
No, they have qualities in them where they do love us unconditionally and wholeheartedly, and they love us for who we are and what we do, and they still support us. But they're also there to tell us no when we know we should be doing things, you know, like
Overboard.
yeah, like overboard. You know, that's what we're really grateful for, is that they're also there to like teach us, like, okay, you can't do this because of this and this and this, you know, but you can still do this though.
Yeah, literally the rock to us.
Yeah, literally big ass rock.
But it's good though, you know. We make fun of it, and sometimes we even get frustrated.
Heck yeah, get annoyed, but at the end of the day, we understand where they're coming from.
Yeah. So, you know, marriage, not only marriage, you know, it's just relationship wise too, like girlfriend, boyfriend, you know, it's the same way, where if you're in a long-term relationship, and if things don't go well, just try to compromise,
Cooperate, come to terms with a lot of things too, and work it out.
Yeah.
But if you know deep down that it's not, that you feel like it's not going to last, that it's not the one for you.
Oh,
don't
for the
wait.
for dear God, do not waste your time
Yeah.
venting to your good friend and turning it as a victim. I think we all have that one friend where, you know, they really want to leave that relationship, right? But they don't, and they come back and they just vent to you about the same thing
Over and over and over again. And then when they make that one mistake that fucks them up for the rest of their life, that's on them.
Yeah.
You know, like, don't waste your time. Don't waste your partner's time as well, too.
Yeah.
Like, if you know deep down, just do it. I get, like, living situation could be a thing if you guys live together, or you know, like financial
Money,
wise or like family wise or whatnot. But at the end of the day, you have to do it for yourself.
Yeah. And if you don't, you want to, this is also a repeated cycle, you know, you probably done before. And yeah, it's easier said than done. I get it because, you know, and I never liked the fact that my ex-husband abused me in every single way. When we got divorced, he did some stupid shit and he called me from prison.
Dang.
He said, "Can we get married again?" I was like, "What the fuck? No, why?" And he was like, "Because I'm locked up and I need you to like get me out." I was like, "Hell no."
He really think he can convince you
Yeah.
to let him out of prison?
So my story with my ex-husband, we got married and we got divorced within 11 months. And after 11 months, I guess it didn't really hurt because it was only 11 months, you know. We weren't dating that long either. So it didn't bother me.
I would make a joke, but never mind.
No, we weren't married. We weren't dating, you know, just kind of worse than my ex-husband. I mean, my husband now, I would say. But like New Year, and he was like, "Hey, who's that?" And I was like, "Oh, that's this girl, you know," and got my phone number and literally, you know, you can say that this is the 21st century, but fucking kidnapping.
He bride napped you?
He bride napped me. It's just, that shit still exists, okay?
Dang.
At that time, and back in like 2007, 8, you know? Yeah, 9, somewhere around there. But yeah, it still exists at the time, you know? Don't say that it doesn't, because it did.
It still do now.
Yeah. Even now, it still does, but it didn't hurt me as bad. And then a month after we got divorced, I really missed him, even though he abused me, and he missed me too, you know? So I went back to live with him.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
Because being married to a traditional father, an image, you know, reputation. I was like, you know, maybe let's go work it out. But we just went back to live. I went back to live with him like, not telling our families or anything. My dad was fucking mad at me.
Really?
Yeah, because he was like, "Why the fuck you gonna go back to that fucking hole that I just dug your ass out of?" You know? I said, well, you know, I didn't want to be married more than once, you know. I wanted to fix this if we can. If we both can change, then why not make it happen? Girl, I went to live with him for only a month. I went to work and he came home. He misplaced his wallet or whatever, and he called me a thief, called the police on me and everything. And I got the fuck out. And then 6 months later, he gets locked up. And that's when he was like, "Can we get married?" I'm like, "Nope. Tried a second chance with you. Did not work. So fuck you. I'm gone." And never looks back since, you know. I did go visit him at the psych ward when we were divorced.
You did?
I did.
How did that go?
He was more dirty, you know, like sexually dirty, like, you know, talking dirty to me. And I was like,
ew.
Yeah.
Not the psych ward.
Yeah. And I was like, no, not here for that. You know, I have love for you. That's why I came to visit you. Not because I want to get back with you. You know, like, if there's something, I still feel some sympathy, you know? So I felt bad. Went to visit him at the psych ward, the same one that our friend went to stay at.
Coincidence?
Yeah. And I even told him that too. But yeah, he went to stay there and I went to visit him a few times, and he was like, "Are we going to work it out?" And I was like, "No, we're not working it out. You know, like there ain't nothing to work out. You and I are done." He was like, "Why?" Like, "Because you did me wrong twice. You know, you kicked me out the second time. I'm not coming back the third time. That'd be stupid of me, you know?" So I didn't go back, and then dated a guy, but then realized that wasn't for me. So I broke it off with him. That's the one that cheated on me.
The one with that you had to cancel his phone the next day?
Yeah. Yeah, him. So I broke it off with him, and that's when I got fed up. Came down to North Carolina just to you know,
To get away.
to get away from all the toxicness. And at the time, my dad and my stepmom was really mistreating me because you the banjo they le shach to you any like gay you had there okay you chimunya you or okay you chi you know do this and do that and such, you know. I don't have any kids with my ex-husband, and his rumor that he tells people is like, yeah, I divorced her because she cheated on me and she can't have kids. Little does he know I have 6 kids. You know, 6 kids later, you know, I'm still proud of, happy.
And he claimed them as his.
Yes, he did. He did claim my first son, my oldest, as his. You know, he went around telling people that I gave birth to a beautiful baby boy that was his. I'm like, what the fuck?
Crazy.
I was like, no, the fuck, it ain't yours, you know. But that was that. And then when my daughter came along, you know, he was snooping on me too, and he was telling people like, yeah, that's my daughter too. And I was like, dude, it's not your daughter. You need to quit that shit. It got to a point where my husband called grandma and grandpa in Minnesota and was like, hey, you guys need to tell him to stop it, because he's going around claiming that my kids are his and I don't want a problem with Nya, and I know that she's not cheating on me, but I know he wants to ruin this. And they told him, but then he was like laughing about it, like, oh, are you hurt? Are you hurt that that's my wife?
Ew.
Yeah, it was really
So
weird.
delusional.
Yeah, he's very delusional. So it's like, oh yeah, my little lawyer.
Nowadays.
Yeah, my little, and then actually, he has like, I don't know how to say it, but he's just not all there in the head. I just know that, you know, because he thinks that he has all these little corning to help him, but then go to church at the same time.
He's schizophrenic.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, you know, done deal. We did talk to the elders about that, and they did tell him, oh, wow, he was just laughing about it. We took it seriously to the point where my lawyers sent him a note.
Ooh.
Yes, we sent him a notification, like letter wise, and that's when he backed off.
A cease and desist.
Mm-hmm.
It got serious real quick.
Oh, hell yeah. With my husband, it got serious. He's like, you better call the fucking lawyers. I was like, okay, I'll call the lawyers. So I did call the lawyers, and it made it to him, and he was like, you bitch. I said, what? He goes, how you gonna send me this and put it like literally warning for a restraining order? Well, I had to, because you wouldn't stop. Even though we're in different states, you would not stop.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Tell me about it. But I feel like he came to my life to teach me not to repeat my cycles.
Yeah.
Of marrying a man who's going to do me dirty like him. And that's why I'm with a wonderful husband now. I will not trade his ass for anything else.
Y'all.
Yeah. I don't hate him, even though he did me super dirty. I think he can learn from this, you know, as well. And if he was to know that this is the path I took in, man, I can hear him calling to like bitch about a lot of things.
It's because of him you have all this.
Yeah, basically. But what he doesn't know is it's my husband who has helped me and supported me to get this far.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. But we are going to talk about examples of, actually, let's talk about a client that we worked on this past week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Her situation, I'll let you explain it. You're better explaining than I am. Good day.
Gay. Well, this client reached out, you know, her first time reaching out, she wanted to climb the rumps. So we watched her to climb the rumps. You know, she made it there, got her new spear and everything. She had a lot of low self-esteem, low confidence, I guess you can say, and a lot of overthinking as well, too. So after getting her new heaven spirit, she reached out, like, I guess, like a couple days or a week after that and was like, yeah, I'm a lot better. You know, I'm not that negative anymore. Because we did tell her, like, be more positive and, you know, things will work out as it is. And so she was like, okay. And then she reached out again because she wanted to work out on her marriage with her husband. They were having marital problems. Don't know exactly what it is. But they were just giving the gist of, you know, like, she wants to work it out. He's hurt. He, like, says that he doesn't want to work it out, but then he's still there. And he's willing to, like, learn to climb the realms too.
Yeah.
So we watched him climb the realms. He made it. He got a new spirit. And we were like, okay, do you really want to break off with, like, your marriage? Do you really want a divorce?
I don't even think he answered.
Yeah, he didn't answer.
I hit him.
Because you were like, do you still love her? Do you still care for her? And he was like, yeah, I do. And even his new spirit was like, yeah, we don't like it, but the human self still wants to, like, there's still hope. Because he still had hope for her to change and for their marriage to become better. And we were like, okay, work on it. You guys have to compromise, have to cooperate, have to come to terms with a lot of things and forgive each other and forgive yourself for whatever that has happened in the past. The past is the past. Don't dig it up.
Yeah, don't dig up the past.
Don't dig it up. Don't use it against one another. And the more you do that, where you keep the past with you, the more overthinking comes back, the more manifestation, all of the stuff. You're going to go back to square one. You don't need to take back steps.
Yeah, you don't. I believe what happened in their marriage, you know, it's a lot more than she was telling me, because I could see and feel all of that, but I won't go into details, although she gave us permission to share her story, you know. I just feel like what she did, and I even told her this too, she spent too much time going to other shamans. Not saying that you guys are bad out there, okay? Not all of you guys are bad, but some are, and they will hurt you in many different ways, in the nicest way that and what she did was she reached out to a few other shamans, I believe, about her and her husband. And they told her that
they were not fit for one another. And they told her that go ahead and divorce him or something like that.
Yeah, I believe they told her to go ahead. And so when Ashley looked, Ashley saw their connection. It was really sad to see it too.
Yeah, it was like, so for people, you know, that are not familiar with the spirit side, when you are married, you and that person have a connection or like a string attached to you guys. That represents y'all marriage. And for these two clients, husband and wife, their line was rotten and it was crumbling. I literally saw pieces falling off from that line.
Yeah. And I had to, trace it to what the hell. And I asked, like, did you go, like,
seek
help for your marriage? And that's when she told us. And I was like, dude, they really fucked it up. Literally messed up her marital connection with her husband. And so, Ashley had to go to Heaven's Court and take care of it and amend everything. And when coming back down, this is when we talk to them, because the tema to reach out and hula plina, and I started laughing. I was like, girl, bitch, what they call?
We don't know who please, okay?
Bitch, who please they call? Bitch, who please you hai tiêu who please mà bé who mà thì she bé who please
bitch who có please you do it yourself.
Bé who please okay. And so she was like, oh, bitch, chị bao they know go sa there, yo neng chỉ neng they who they young nhị này. I was like, no. Bé mà bitch ni they gone, and we were just joking about it. But I was like, no, truth be told though, we don't do any of that. We can go look at, Heaven's Gate for naked and I don't know did you go and look at and go?
No, I did not.
Yeah, I forgot to, because we were doing too many things at once. But for the judge to, fix it, then it should be good, if I'm correct, right?
The judge didn't fix it. The judge said it
Oh,
will
yeah.
only strengthen on its own if they both agree to work on it.
Oh yeah, see, I didn't go to court, so I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember the gyps of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, even almost a broken marriage can be fixed if you both are willing.
Yes.
And if you're not, sometimes it's better to let go. Like I told that couple, if you're going to stay in because you feel guilt and because of the kids, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. It's not even just affecting you and your spouse. It's going to affect your kids too.
Yeah.
Like, truth be told, my parents, it would have been better if they got divorced.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like, they're still together to this day, but their marriage was so toxic.
Still is.
Still is. But, like, growing up, it was really bad where, you can tell that they were not getting along. They were sleeping in separate bedrooms. They were accusing one another of cheating. And
Yeah.
it
That was so crazy.
It was crazy, and it affected not just them, but us kids as well, too.
Yeah.
And them not knowing how to regulate their emotions and going to therapy, they lashed out their anger on us kids.
Yeah. Saying that Chilula.
Yeah. Stupid shit.
Yeah. But, not saying that you should fix it or leave your marriage, just letting you guys know that there are options, choices that you can make that are better for your health,
Yeah.
positive for yourself. And you also matter. So don't think that you don't deserve to live. You don't anything, because we as human, we all deserve something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that is that. And then those that are single, like how should I say this? Let me be Fabi, like,
Stop being desperate.
yeah, it's not only being desperate. Don't think that you're gonna be alone forever.
Oh, yeah. Don't. Don't
Everybody,
overthink it.
yes, everybody is made for someone unless you don't want to. Then you could be alone. Like my brother-in-law, he told me that he was gonna die alone. Like, bro, you have someone, you just don't want to, and you keep looking at the wrong girls.
The wrong one. The one that.
But we do have one in mind for him, but I don't know if you want to go back that way and get with her.
I mean, they should. Honestly, they should. I feel like their lifestyle is so similar. They'll be okay.
Yeah, both workaholics.
Stay home. They go out and they don't go out and do like crazy stuff.
They go by themselves,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
They go out by themselves. So I do hope that they do find each other. I mean, I wish they got married like 10 years ago, honestly, when they
Yeah.
were like hanging out.
Yeah.
She would be good to him.
2016.
Yeah. They would have had like a little kid already or something,
Yeah, they would have.
Now they're in their 40s.
I mean, they can still work out.
I don't think she can anymore.
I mean, not with kids, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. She's been wanting one, so
Yeah, true.
she's been wanting one, so who knows?
IVF.
See, there's always options.
Right. There's always options. Always. So for you singles, don't ever feel like you're alone, not going to have anybody, or always finding the wrong one. Because lately I've been hearing that, like, she's too toxic. He's too toxic.
Or they keep coming to my life and I don't know what they want. So can you help me out?
Oh my God. Those are the worst, right? But they're so funny. And I don't know. I actually enjoy helping people. I don't hate any situations that I go through. I think it's funny and cute at times, especially when I get texts like, I'm going to die alone, or I'm forever alone. It's funny.
It is. But at the end of the day, if you guys are curious, for you singles people, just reach out.
Yeah.
And you guys do have to realize your own mistakes and cycles as well too.
Mm-hmm.
If you are getting messages or DMs from a certain type of men all the time, okay, maybe you just need to ignore them and find a different one. Or if you have previous relationships that end up like ending the same way, or are the same type of men.
Or look alike.
Or look alike. Or maybe it's time for you to end that part too, you know? For me, all my ex and my husband now, they have similar face features, but two totally different opposite of personalities. Thankfully, I ended up with this one. I don't think I would have stayed long with my last one if we had gotten married.
Yeah.
Because he was talking about marriage after graduating college.
Oh, wow.
And he was like, yeah, I'll move you to Kansas and, you know, you'll live with my parents and you'll learn how to do this and this and this and go to church with me. I'm like, I ain't going to church. He's like, but why? You know, we were Christians. Like, okay. But my families are like traditionals. Like, no.
No. Dang, imagine if you were married to him right now. You would not be doing this with me today.
I would not be doing this.
Actually, we would not know each other at all.
No, not that either.
We're going to be like your sister and I.
I would have been miserable. I wouldn't have any good support system. Probably. Probably we'll be back here.
Come on,
That sounds like her. Honestly, if I was with him, I don't think I would have kids with him too.
Yeah.
I never had that urge to have kids with him. Not with my husband now. Like with him, it was just more of like me pleasing him, me walking on eggshells to make sure that whatever I do don't piss him off, you know?
Oh my God.
And I couldn't say no to him.
Why?
I don't know.
You should look into it.
I think when I was, because I didn't meet him till 16 and then we didn't end it till I was like 18, 19.
Oh, damn.
And so for our relationship dynamic, it was more like him asking me to do things for him, spending money on him, kind of like being a sugar mama, basically.
Oh, dang, you were a sugar mama.
Yeah. I spent like thousands of dollars on him.
Oh, hell no, bitch.
Yeah.
Nope. I would have walked the fuck out.
Yeah.
No, I shouldn't say that because I did stick around too. But then like now, the me now would have walked the fuck out.
The me now would have walked out too. But back then, because it was like my first, you know, boyfriend that looked at me the way I am, you know, even if he called me fat, he was like, you're not that fat, babe. Like, you're still fine. You're, you know, you still look good. Da, 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 da.
My husband has never called me fat in a mean way.
Yeah, my husband not eating that either. I'm always going to ask him, like, am I fat? He goes, you're fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Mine, he'd be like, yeah, for me. And then, you know, go on. But
dude, my husband were like, yeah, you need to stay fat with me. I don't need you losing weight. I'm like, bro, I need to.
Yeah, to be healthy, yes. This summer, goal is to lose weight together. You know, I mean, he doesn't have to lose a lot because dude is skinny, but he wants to be healthier, and so do I, you know.
Yeah.
So that's our goal this summer. That's why I bought those flavor pack of water, and he's like looking at it like, damn, she was for real.
I mean, he gave you the idea, okay, and you took it.
Yeah. And he's like, well, not that kind. Well, what the hell kind do you want? If there's any different kind of flavor packets, y'all let me know in the comments. I'm serious.
I don't know. I just buy whatever I see for my husband.
Chain is like a gold by your make a white girl drinks on y'all.
Which one is that one?
Them Propel or whatever.
Maybe. My husband doesn't drink Propel, but he tends to go for the brand Mio, M-I-O, the little red squeeze bottles. He likes those. They have caffeine as well too, and they give him energy, so that helps a lot too with him, like in the morning.
I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, but yeah, if I had gotten married with my ex, I wouldn't have any kids or even be where I am today. And I feel like with him, my lesson to learn is to not be with somebody who's a narcissist. Okay.
Yeah, narcissist is for all of us women, weak women who tend to stay longer than we should because we're too scared to make that step. Yeah, I was in that step, so I know how it feels to be stuck. And just to be real back to end, I was like, dang, am I really gonna let him cage me up like this? You know, I want to be a bird that can fly my wings too, you know? And so when he called the cops the second time, like, hell yeah, I'm getting the fuck out. Because why I didn't leave the second time when I was back and it was already toxic was because he was threatening me. I had to go to work and come straight back home. And that only lasted a couple months. But after he called the cops, oh, hell yeah, I went to grab all my motherfucking shit and got the fuck out. Never turned back.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with me when I decided to break up with him. I just had an epiphany. Like, it was ending like closer to our graduation, and I remember being in a car with my high school friend, and he was asking like, what's your plan for graduation? Are you gonna go see your boyfriend or whatnot? And I'm like, honestly, I just think about breaking up with him. He goes, why? You know, like that, like, you been thinking about that? Or it's just like all of a sudden? And I'm like, no, I started to notice that the way our life is going, it's two totally different opposites now, and it's not going where we want to go. So I feel like it's okay, you know, I can let him go, it's fine. And then like I like cried. Well, we were Skyping, and I like told him that I want to break up with you, and I cried, and I ended the call. This dumbass messaged me and was like, why would you cry on Skype while I'm playing games with my friend?
What?
You know, like, you were embarrassing me. Why are you crying? Like, I'm over here like, I want to break up with you. And he's like, why now? You know, why before my exams? And I'm like, I don't care. I'm breaking up with you. And I was crying because I was like,
he only cared about his exams.
yeah.
Well, you know what? I hope he failed.
I don't know if he failed or not, but I remember writing his essay for his valedictorian. I remember writing his essay for his $500 scholarships.
Bitch.
Yeah, I was a dumb bitch at that time.
Damn.
But now I know. I'm good. You know, and coming into to when me and my husband met now, like, I did have my guard up a lot too with him, but him being him, man, y'all just don't know. He talks a lot, okay? He may seem shy, but he talks a lot.
Oh, I know. It's slowly coming out.
Yeah, it's slowly coming out. So he talks a lot, and he's a child at heart too.
Yeah.
And because early on he showed that side of him, it melted the guards that I had up.
Even with all his crazy exes.
Yeah. You know, they blasted him on Facebook too.
I
was like, this is the girl that he cheated on me with. I'm over here like, the fuck? I don't know what the hell's going on, you know?
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
You have stalkers.
I do. And even at the Hmong New Year, they were like eyeing us down and glaring at us. And then one of like the friends of the ex came up and was like, hi, Bruce, do you remember me? And he was like, yeah, hi. And then we just walked off. And I'm over here like, what the fuck, you know? But they did walk up to us.
That is crazy.
The ex and the ex's sister.
Ooh, what was they gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know what their goal was. Because,
so this is the ex after my niece, right?
Yeah. And it was me, Bruce, and then we had like another friend and her like boyfriend at the time. Like, we were at like literally facing the vendor in the booth or whatever. And we turned around like to walk to the next booth, and the sister came up to us, but the ex like stood a couple steps behind the sister. And the sister came up to us. Oh, is this her? You know, like, aren't you still waiting for your check or your money? Like, da-da-da-da-da. I don't know what exactly she was saying. And I asked him later, he was like, I don't know what the fuck she was saying. I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know. But she was like mad dogging us and saying her shit. And I kept saying like, so what? You know, like, what's your problem? Like, so what? So what? You know, like, come at me. I had my umbrella ready. You go. I was clenching the damn umbrella so damn hard.
You would be one of the very first North Carolina fights because we don't really have any.
Girl fight at that too.
Right. That's crazy.
But yeah. I
mean,
that's her fault. She didn't want to get married. He wanted to, but she said no.
Well, that's her fault.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, after all that, we like left and went to go stay in our car to like calm my ass down for a bit.
Dang, you had to go do that, man. I would have, if it was me, I would have like turned back and like pop.
I wanted to so bad, but I'm not that aggressive. I can be, but I'm not that aggressive. Not in public like that too.
In high school, I beat up a girl who was taller than me.
That's good.
because she was talking mad shit about my brothers,
Mm.
and she didn't know that those were my brothers. So she was telling me to stay away from them because they were rapers and everything. And
What the freak?
yeah, and I know my brothers, and even if they're not my brothers, I know what type of person they are. And even everybody that hangs out with them, like, yeah, they're good people, yada yada yada. But then this girl and her little clique was like, yeah, don't hang out with those boys. They're a bunch of fucking rapers. And then she went around telling people, like, I knew she wasn't my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a new student because my family had moved out to the boonies in Minnesota. So we were in Anoka. To those that are in Minnesota, we were living in Anoka at the time. And I had moved from down here, actually. So I was living here with my sister when I was younger. Came back to go to Minnesota to go live with my dad. I was just all over the place at teen years. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I came back and my parents had bought a house in Anoka already. So I moved there. So me being the new student, they don't know that those are my brothers or my stepsisters or any of that. Go to school. She talked shit. She was like, yeah, don't hang out with me. The why I was with her is because
She came up to you?
No, the teacher told her to, escort me to classes and shit like that.
To help you.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. So we were walking around. She was like, yeah, don't hang out with that clique. Don't hang out with those bitches. Yada, yada, yada. I was like, okay. I'm not going to listen to you, but okay. And after a couple weeks, she went behind my back and I ain't done shit to that bitch. I don't know what's wrong with her, but I think she's on drugs now, but I don't give a fuck. She went to the other people and told them like, hey, don't hang out with Lee. She's a weird person and she smokes cigarettes and, she's a really bad person. That's why she got sent back here. Yeah. And talking to her, and then she was like saying on that bullshit, and then she was like, yeah, I think that those boys, my brothers, them and their clique already like, lined me up and everything. That's what pissed me off.
Ew.
Yeah. That's what pissed me off. And so I was like, do you know who I am? And she goes, yeah, she said my name. I was like, those are my motherfucking brothers. Her face dropped dead. And we were outside. It was like school was about to get
About to end.
Dismissed. I didn't give a fuck. She called me a fat bitch. And I took the first one and the last one.
Dang.
Yeah. And they didn't press charge. Because she was like, I'm not pressing charge. But I want her suspended. So I got kicked out of that school.
Wow.
Yeah. I had to go to an alternative school. And then she came to school the following week on crutches. Yeah, on crutches. And then I had already got kicked out. So she started talking more shit. Yeah, I fucking beat that bitch. That's why something about,
you got moved?
I got moved because she's scared. She's scared of me. Yeah, I did good this and that. And I heard about that. I showed right back up at the school because I have to go to that school to ride the bus to get onto the alternative.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw her. I was like, so you still talking shit? She was, no. I said, are you sure? Yeah. I said, why are you hesitating? She didn't say nothing. So she went to cry to my then best friend. And my then best friend was like, oh, bitch, you did it on your own. Found out a month later that she also got jumped by another girl for doing the same thing.
Dang.
So she got beat up pretty bad. See, those are the kind of girls that I tend to stay away from. Girls that think that they're too good.
Problematic.
Mm-hmm.
They always have something to say about anyone and anything.
Oh, yeah. And like her close friends are actually good friends with my nya.
Really?
Yeah, they came to the wedding. They did not want to talk to me.
That's funny.
And even now, like my sister-in-law and them, they still hang out with that crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And if I go and see them now, they will not talk to me. They can't stay cordial because I beat up their friend. But per their friend, she beat me up, so whatever. But everybody saw she was the one on the ground, not me. I had no bruises, no cuts, no nothing.
You didn't come back to school with crutches.
I sure as hell didn't. I don't even know how her leg got crutches because I didn't hit her
She
leg.
probably strained her ankle when you like punched her to the ground.
I don't know because I got her face. She came when my dad and I went to the office that following day. I mean, yeah, she got 2 black eyes. So my dad was like, "It's going to throw shaman." And I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Nu ser lo có kỳ tao là cái mình tao tao." I was like, "Cũng muốn blow Julie nó there. Pa 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 come on." My dad was like,
Now you're dragging her by the hair
Hell
just to
yeah.
reach her eyes. Oh my gosh.
"Hell yeah." I grabbed that bitch and boom, her ass. Hell yeah. That did not hurt.
That's funny.
I woke up happy.
But yeah, guys, people in your life, okay, they will always have a reason or a lesson.
Always.
Whether it's good or bad, you know, y'all may or may not share multiple lifetimes together, but it's always a reason.
Always.
And you guys will always have that, like, in this lifetime, it is a chance for you guys to amend or not amend.
Yeah. And if you ever want to amend, just reach out.
Yeah, just reach out. You know, if you want to amend yourself, you know, because of your past mistakes, reach out. You know, we can do that too. If you want to amend like a friendship or whatnots, you know, reach out. We can do that too.
Yeah. Like, been way through client recently. They all, like this year, new or friends, cho either other friend that bit and she did a lot of cursing, you know, to that friend.
Oh, that friend. I was like, who?
Yeah, she did a lot of cursing, and it hit her. It hit her back because she didn't admit to me at first. You know, she reached out and she was like, TMI to those that don't want to listen to this part, just fast forward, okay? But she had reached out and she was like, I need help. And I was like, what do you need help with? And she was like, you know, my private area smells. And I was like, what the fuck, you know? I was like, what do you want me to do with it? I was thinking of that to my head, like, go see a doctor. But she said she went to a doctor and she couldn't find nothing. They couldn't find nothing. So they just gave her some UTI meds. And when she gave me permission to go look, man, she did a lot of cursings. Like, new phone, and so, hey, like, have you cursed him? And she was like, no. I'm like, keep lying. You know you can't lie to me. And even
Keep lying, it's gonna stick even more.
she kept saying that she didn't do it. And then she finally admitted, you know. And I was like, why even lie? Like, I could see the truth, you know that? And she was like, wow, I didn't think that you could, like, dig that out of me. And that's when she opened up to me and she was like, okay, fine, you know. I was like, why? I was like, because they deserve it. I'm like, but what does that get you? You know, and truth be told, when I curse at people, yes, it's very powerful, but I know my limits. And I've only done that once in the last 5 years. Before that, I have not done that many, but I only do it if I really mean it. But this girl, if you and I broke up as friends, oh, come on, phone kia, or you know, all of that. And so I looked into it and I was like, she, you know, she finally admitted. And so I was like, vagina. Holy shit.
Damn, to that extent.
Yes, to that.
Thanks for the other person, the vaginas. To what? Explode?
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh.
And so, I mean, I laughed when I told her. I asked her. She's like, why are you laughing? I'm like, because why would you freaking curse somebody that? And she was like, well, and she tells me her freaking story, right? Her story goes, well, that was my boyfriend and I brought him down here and you're gonna like get with him and everything. But okay, just be mature about it. You know, I get that you guys are friends and she dated your ex, Or if is that really an ex? You know, she didn't claim that it was an ex. Okay, so if it's not an ex, then what's the problem?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what is the problem if that is not your ex? Oh, there's none. She slept with him. Okay. So then you told, you know, go by curse nu, go by phone nu, had
Oh my gosh.
hey, what does that get you? And she was like, I don't know. What can you do about it? And I said, I mean, I could fix it, but you know, do you know why it hit you? And she was like, no. I'm like, because it has nowhere to go. You know, when you guys curse, people do know that if that person that you curse is innocent, it will come back lingering to you. And so that's why she got hit back with her own curse.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that's what happened. You know, her curse that she did, you know, if you're going to hit an innocent person with it's not going to hit the innocent person. It's going to come back and hit you, you know. All the curses that I've done is hit the person that hurt me. And I didn't know at the time, before, you know, way before this, that it would do that. And, you know, even my Sifu, you know, when I told him, I was like, I have a confession. Like, I did this curse on a girl to never get pregnant because she really hurt me. Told him the story. He was like, oh, I'm interested. So I told him the whole story. And we were in a group. He was like, good job. Good job. You did nothing wrong. Fuck it. You know? And I was like, okay, so I don't have to take it back. He's like, nah, they did you wrong. Nah, just keep it, you know? So I laughed about it. And yeah, maybe you tu ex-friend na you nu tao no na ko poko heling tu na, you know, ko to talk ko talk big okay, but yo ko to hai lo lujon and sincerely apologize for what you did. I'll help you get pregnant again because I specialize in that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, back to that girl. I had to take care of it, and after I took care of it, like a couple days later, she was like, I'm good now.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I had to go amend. I didn't I amended her part just to an extent, but I amended the other friend who did nothing wrong, where I severed their ties of being friends, because they both have been in many lifetimes together where they were close to each other but hurting each other in different ways. So the other friend asked me to sever it, and I did, took care of it. So now they're good. And kuchinonga, apo juna.
But her breath, though. I'm just kidding.
Oh Lord, let's not go there. Just kidding, y'all. When we laugh, it's not that we're making fun of everything, okay? We're not. We just like to laugh a lot because it's good experiences. And what is the fun if we're so serious, y'all?
Yeah. Can't be let the negative get to you.
No, can't let the negative get to you. And even as bad as it is or good as it is, we stay positive in everything. Well, for me, for the most part, I don't let pressure get to me, because I realize that even if you let pressure get to you, what good is that? There's no good in that, you know? So you just got to look for a better day. Yeah. This is the end of today's episode. Thank you all for being here with us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content.
And for any story submissions, services, questions, feel free to reach out to us. We will have links in our descriptions. We would love to hear from you guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye.